You won't believe this news. Seriously. When I first heard it, I was totally shocked. Can you imagine a movie where Tom Holland's Spider-Man and Tom Hardy's Venom are actually sharing the screen together against a massive cosmic threat? I mean, this isn't fan fiction. This was literally a real possibility. A project that came pretty darn close to happening, as Tom Hardy himself indicated. Just think, after the success of No Way Home, which grossed around $1.9 billion at the global box office, another huge event. But then Tom Hardy himself dropped a bomb. This epic crossover, this potential blockbuster, ultimately didn't happen. Wait for it, because of studio politics? Yeah, you heard that right. Those complex deals and behind-the-scenes decisions that we rarely ever hear about might have robbed us of a truly awesome cinematic experience. Wow, hearing that surprised me too. So what exactly went down? I mean, what was the politics that stopped this dream project? One that was so close to becoming a reality? And most importantly, what's the future of Spider-Man 4 now? Okay, so let's explore this whole situation in detail. First, let's talk about that dream that almost came true. Discussions had been going on for quite some time about including Venom in Spider-Man 4. Initial reports suggested that this fourth installment could feature a proper team-up between Tom Hardy's Venom and Spider-Man, and their enemy, none other than Knull, the symbiote god, who was planned as the main antagonist. I mean, comic book readers know just how big of a threat Knull is, an ancient, almost godlike being who created the symbiotes and can destroy entire planets. Further reports even hinted that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield might return as their respective Spider-Men, pointing towards a multiversal scale for the project. The rumored title? Spider-Man, King in Black, which directly aligns with Knull's famous comic storyline, right? This concept of another multiversal Spider-Man movie was reportedly being driven by Sony, who wanted to replicate the success of No Way Home. With a villain like Knull, considered an Avengers-level threat, the stakes were bound to be high. Excitement level? I mean, it was literally maximum. But now, according to Tom Hardy's recent statements, this crossover unfortunately isn't expected to materialize. Kind of a bummer, right? Now let's get to the real reason this potential masterpiece didn't happen: studio politics. As Tom Hardy said, the project was very close, but politics derailed it. This points to the complexities of the industry. It's important to understand just how complicated the Spider-Man cinematic universe is. Film rights? They're with Sony Pictures, but after a landmark deal in 2015, Tom Holland's Spider-Man became part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, which Disney owns. This deal, I mean, it's quite intricate. It involves financial profits, creative control, and yeah, it's caused problems in the past, you know what I mean? Venom, on the other hand, is a central character in Sony's Spider-Man universe, SSU, which technically exists separately from the MCU. Now, introducing a big villain like Knull, bringing back multiple Spider-Men, and properly integrating Venom, all of this requires tremendous coordination, agreement, and compromise between Sony and Marvel/Disney. Which character will be the focus? Where will the story be set? How will profit sharing work? Who makes the creative decisions? I mean, these are big questions, right? Hardy's comments suggest that perhaps an agreement couldn't be reached on these very points. And due to the studio's different priorities, this ambitious crossover plan was basically sacrificed. It's a stark reminder that filmmaking isn't just art, it's also business. And yeah, after Tom Hardy's confirmation, this crossover is now not anticipated. Okay, so now that the King in Black plan is canceled, what's next for the Spider-Man movie? According to reports, the next film is titled Spider-Man: Brand New Day. For comic book enthusiasts, this title will sound very familiar. It signifies a fresh start. The expectation is that Spider-Man: Brand New Day will initially be a more grounded story. Some reports also mention that the movie's setting might be around the time of Doomsday, perhaps indicating a pretty difficult or bleak phase for Peter Parker after No Way Home, where he's alone in the world and no one remembers him. I personally think we might see Peter going back to his friendly neighborhood roots, dealing with more personal challenges. But this doesn't mean the movie won't have high stakes. There's also speculation that despite starting as a grounded narrative, the film could escalate to multiversal levels by the end. Who knows, right? This approach would give the character time to develop after the massive events of No Way Home. One thing that seems solid? The release date, July 31st, 2026. And yeah, a new logo for the film has also been revealed, and it has received quite a positive reception. So clearly planning is moving forward, just the direction has changed from a cosmic multiversal battle to a potentially more intimate, character-driven story. So folks, that's the whole story. On one hand, we lost a potential dream crossover, one that Tom Hardy confirmed was very close to becoming a reality, but studio politics prevented it from happening. Kinda sad, actually. But on the other hand, a new chapter is starting with Spider-Man, Brand New Day. A chance to explore Peter Parker's journey in a new, more personal way. Is this change disappointing? Well, to some extent, I guess. But was it necessary for the character? Maybe. A grounded approach could give Tom Holland a chance to explore the depth of the character, you know? What are your thoughts on this? Were you more excited for the King and Black crossover? Or does the concept of Brand New Day sound intriguing to you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this detailed breakdown informative, please like this video, share it with your Marvel buddies, and if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more such updates and analysis. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next time.